recording. Then let's go to localhost. Then the name of the folder. Okay. Name of the folder is student information. So we have the create form. So this is our create form. And then let's check our database. Localhost PHP myadmin. So let's check what is our database. Our database is student DB. So here we have the student DB. So this is our database name, student DB, our table name, information, and then we have the following columns: first name and last name. Okay, so for example, let's check kung gumagana. First name Jojo, and then last name Marquez. Save. Then let's check in our database. Yeah, nagwo-work siya. Added. So now we will create another file. So according to our laboratory or activity manual, or laboratory manual here. So update module. Create module, we're done with that one. We have the update module. This one just copy. And copy and then paste, and then save it in our folder, and then the name should be update.php or update form.php. So that is our file name, update form.php. This one, the index, later on we'll be designing. This is the navigation bar, but later on I'll be discussing that one. So this is our form. So we have the student information. This is a cascading style. So later on I'll be discussing that one. You can put some design if you want. And then we have the form there, and then we have the following elements. So these are the elements: input type text for the ID. No, we don't. Yeah, for the update. Anyway, for the ID we need that one, and then the name in text box, and then text box for the address. So once we click, so once we click the submit button, it will redirect to our update process.php. Okay, so meaning we need to have another file. Save. Our file name should be update process.php. Save update underscore process.php. Okay, so let's check. So echo update module. So save, and then after saving, let's check what will happen. So in our update form, we need to have, if we click the update module, it will go to our update process.php. So it is working. We don't have any problem or error in our code. So now what we need to have is, so we have the PHP. We need to include what? Your database connection. This is our database connection, and this is our file. Okay, database underscore connection. So in our update process, you need to include the database underscore connection.php. Okay, then next is we have the query. para mas madali, I'll just copy and paste na lang yung code natin. This is the update form. Then next is we have the update process. So process, create module. This is the update process. What we need to have, okay, let's copy that one and paste. Okay, so we don't need this one. Pareho din. Database connection yan. Nandito na yung database connection natin. Let me remove already this one. So like I said, we need to have the database connection, and in our database connection, we have a variable con. We have the MySQLi. By the way, class, we have, for the meantime, we have 3 methods on how you will connect to a database. One is the MySQLi underscore connect, and then in other references, if you are looking for other references, we have the PDO connection also, and PDO connection, and then we have the MySQL connect. Yan. Ito, meron tayong PDO. Baka tumitingin kayo sa ibang references. Bakit PDO? Yung iba, they are using the PDO. The old way of connecting to your database is the MySQL connect, but then again, this is not already supported in other platforms. Hindi na to ginagamit yung MySQLi. I mean the MySQL connect. Pero rather, ang ginagamit na is the MySQLi connect. Okay, meron din PDO. Pwede kayong gumamit ng PDO. But anyway, let's stick with the MySQLi connect. And then we have the host name, we have the username, password, and the database name. Where you can see this in our, let me repeat, in our database. So this is our database, studentdb. Okay, under our database, we have privileges. In our privileges, you can add users if you want, or you can just use in the default. The default is we have the user host name is localhost. That is our host name. Our username is root, and then the password is empty or null, and then our database name. Okay, next, so we have a variable con there, and then in our update process, first, so let's remove muna yung iba. First is in our form, take note, we have the ID, we have the name, name, and then we have the address. But in our database, by the way, in our database we have first name and last name. So basically, we have to change this one. This is for the first name, and then this one is for the last name. So name, siguro sabi na ng F name, and then we have L name for the last name. Save, don't forget to save, Control S. And then in our update process, because we use post, so that will be our method post, and then we created a variable, and variable for the F name, and then another variable for the last name or L name. And then this one, this should be the same with this one, F name. Okay, just copy and then paste, and then here the name, copy, and then paste it here, and then let's try. So display echo, and let's try what will happen. Save. Okay, so definitely when we click the update, I mean the button, update button, it will go to our update process and then display anything that we inputted or entered any data in our text box. Let's try. Refresh. So first, click the update form, and then anything, any value, update. There you go. So it is working. We don't have any problem, any error in our code. The next is we have this MySQL query. Okay, so we're done with the insert. Okay, query. Now, now is we have the database, I mean query, MySQL query, which is this one. Okay, ganito na lang. In other programmers, they are using this one, SQL, and then just click the update, then copy, and then paste dito. Update information, this is the name of our table. Set ID, the value will be what? So let's check. Yeah, tama. Ayan, update information, set name, and the variable, etc. etc. So single quote, and then the variable name, and set ID. No, hindi, mali. Remove this one, then single quote, oops, single quote, and then first name. Okay, set first name to the variable f name. And next is single quote, and then copy this one, paste. Where what? Where, let me copy na lang this one. Where first name is no. Kailangan ito, this one will be what? Information, oh, ID, small letter ID. So ID is equal to what? ID. Okay, so update information table, set first name to f name. Kung ano man yung input natin dito, what will be the value of our f name will be saved in our database. First name, last name, L name, and then where ID is ID. Save natin siya. Save. No, meron pa tayong kulang dito. So kulang is we have the command. So this is the command. We have the MySQL query. Okay, MySQL I, then query. And, MySQL query lang, MySQL query, and then don't forget the connection. Variable con, okay, con based from our database connection con, then comma, then we'll put the SQL command. Okay, double quote, then single quote, double quote, and then inside we have the SQL command. So let's try database connection, echo, then update information, and etc. Save. Try natin. Refresh. So for example, ID number 3, Jojo. So ID number 3, change the name to Carlo. And then the last name will be Balsita, for example. Carlo Balsita. Update. Okay, good. Then let's check in our database. Nag-update. Okay. Yan. Any data update. So in our database, yan, nag-update siya. Okay. So for example, if you want to dito, pupunta pa rin siya dito, then you can say include the update form underscore form dot php. Save. Okay, so once you change the value and update, yun, kasi nilagay natin, even though that we're in the update process, if you can see, we're in the update process, but then again, we include the update form, so that's why this one appears in our page. Ito kasi yung update form natin. Okay, para hindi na tayo mag-refresh, hindi na tayo mag-back, and so on. So, nag-update din siya. Okay? So, that's it. So, do you have any question? Class?